My daughter drew her imaginary friend today. Child psychologists are now monitoring our home 24/7. My 5-year-old daughter's drawing of her special cat looked like something from a nightmare when she said it visits her every night and eats the shadows. I called a specialist. Now there are cameras in her room and researchers won't tell me what they saw on the first night's footage. Look what I drew, Mom. Evelyn's voice was bright as she ran into the kitchen waving a paper in her small hand. I turned from making dinner, smiling. Let me see, sweetheart. My smile froze when I saw the drawing. It wasn't the typical rainbow or stick figure family that usually adorned our refrigerator. This was wrong. A large, elongated creature with too many limbs, a gaping mouth filled with dozens of needle-like teeth, and eyes that somehow seemed to follow me even from the paper. Honey, what is this? I tried to keep my voice steady. It's my cat, she beamed, clearly proud. Sweetie, that's not a cat, it looks. Pet wasn't the right word to use with a 5-year-old. It looks different. No, Piracies, it's my cat. He's special. She traced the creature's outline with her finger lovingly. A chill ran down my spine. Where did you see this cat, honey? In my dreams? He visits me every night when I go to sleep. I set down the knife I'd been using to chop vegetables. That's a bit strange. Are you sure you are okay? Yes, Pertese, he protects me. Her voice was matter-of-fact, as if discussing the weather. Protects you from what? I asked, kneeling to her level. The shadows. She lowered her voice to a whisper. He told me to draw him so he can stay with me forever. That night, I called Dr. Merritt, a child psychologist friend. I expected reassurance about active imaginations. Instead, after seeing the drawing, she arrived the next morning with 2 colleagues from the university's Parmental Research Department. They installed cameras in Evelyn's room, motion sensors under her bed, and thermal imaging equipment in the corners. They asked me not to tell Evelyn about the monitoring. We're just observing, Dr. Merritt assured me. Children sometimes have connections that adults have lost. I was at work when my phone buzzed with a text from Evelyn's babysitter. Evelyn is having a tea party in her room. She keeps talking to someone named Mr. Scruffles. I Dexy back. That's her imaginary cat. Everything okay? She says he's getting hungry. Should I make her a snack? Yes. I'll be home in an hour. 10 minutes later, another text. She says Mr. Scruffles doesn't want cookies. He wants something different today. My hand shook as I replied. What does she mean by different? She says he wants me to join the tea party. That I'll make it perfect. I called immediately. No answer. I left work and drove home, breaking speed limits the entire way. When I arrived, the babysitter was sitting calmly at the kitchen table looking confused. Evelyn's been playing alone in her room the whole time, she said. I don't know why I texted you those things. I must have dozed off and dreamed it. That night, the research team watched the live feed from Evelyn's room. At 3 a.m., Dr. Merritt called me. We're coming over now. Don't enter Evelyn's room until we arrive. They won't show me the footage. They won't show me the footage. They won't explain why they've added more equipment or why Tahir is now someone monitoring Evelyn 24 hours a day. They only said that what they observed requires further study. This morning, Evelyn brought me another drawing. This time it showed the creature being Mr. Scruffles' parents sitting at a tiny table with 3 empty chairs. One for me, one for you, she explained, pointing at the chairs, and one for the next person Mr. Scruffles chooses. She smiled up at me, her eyes bright. He says you'll join us soon, Perhastes. The shadows are getting closer, but Mr. Scruffles will protect us. He just needs to get stronger first. Dr. Merritt pulled me aside later. Whatever you do, she whispered, don't fall asleep in Evelyn's room, not even for a minute. I haven't told Evelyn about the cameras, but this morning I found every single one of them turned to face the wall.